What are some of the strategies that work when it comes to managing your time effectively as a leader? Join me in this discussion as we highlight some of the challenges that you are most likely to face when it comes to effective time management and the strategies that would work for you. As usual, my name is Mary and I'm glad to be joined by Paminas, a leadership coach, in this conversation. Thank you, Paminas, for joining in.
Thank you, Mary.
Yes. Time management, I believe, is very key skill, just as we've discussed in our previous videos. But now when it comes to leadership, from experience, what are some of the challenges that leaders face when it comes to effective time management?
Definitely, for you to be productive, Mary, most of the leaders really do struggle when it comes to time management. And some of the issues they struggle with, I would say, number one is constant interruptions. So you've scheduled your day to do something, and yet your team members now and then they're constantly seeking your attention, wanting you to do to help them in one way or another. So constant interruption. There's also the issue of priorities. So poor priorities in this case. So you find you're focusing on the wrong things as opposed to things which really require your time. Yeah. And this normally happens whenever you as a leader, you focus more on the process as opposed to the results. And I'm sure you've heard of the concept of micromanagement. So that is where it comes in. There's also lack of strategic focus. So as a leader or a manager, there's a reason why you have that title. So you're supposed to focus on certain aspects of the business. So if you're not focusing on that, then I would say that you've lost focus. Yeah. Another issue many leaders face, and even I myself have gone through, is email and communication overload. So I remember yesterday, I had over 60 unread emails. And simply because I left work on, so today's Thursday, I left Tuesday a bit early. So between Tuesday afternoon to Wednesday morning, I found 60 emails.
Wow.
And all these, they require my attention. So emails can be quite overwhelming. Yeah. Another issue you might face as a leader is procrastination and even perfectionism. So this is where you want things to be done in a certain way, or you keep postponing issues. Yeah. And lastly is the aspect of work-life balance. Yeah. So the higher you grow in your career, you realize, wow, it's not easy balancing the two. So the office wants your attention, and also at the home front you are needed. So balancing the two can be a bit tricky.
Sure.
Yeah.
Based on your experience now as a leadership coach and also as a leader, what are some of the strategies, effective strategies, that you would recommend for time management?
So what I've learned to do myself, and this is what I would recommend and I've seen work, is number one, being able to delegate effectively. So whenever now I have a task, I always ask myself, am I the only one who can do this or should do this? So if it's not something, if the other team members who are capable, I trust them with that, and then I delegate. And if there's a need for training to bring them up to speed so that they can be able to do a good job, please do that. Yeah. So the more you delegate, the much easier it becomes for you. I spoke about this with the first question is on the need to be able to prioritize. So as a leader, you must be able to decide what needs your attention and what doesn't.
Sure.
So prioritize. Say, as a CEO, as a manager, these are the things that I want to be tackling. The rest can be done by the other staff members. Yeah. I would also say there's a need for us as leaders to use technology wisely. So not you don't have to be in every WhatsApp group. You don't have to join all the social media channels. Yeah. So the technology should be there to serve you, Mary, not the other way around.
Sure.
Yeah, because there are always things coming. Like for me, I'm not on Instagram right now. I don't see the need. I don't have to tell people the Instagram is for what, Mary. What do people post there?
Mostly it's on updates, and especially it's more focused on photos and images.
Exactly. So for me, I don't see it really adding value. Yeah, but so I always look at what do I need, what do I really need. So if it's something, if I don't need it, then I don't have to be there. Yeah. For example, I'm only on WhatsApp, I'm not on Telegram. I know there are people who are on Telegram, they're on WhatsApp, and then even that you are connecting with your old friends from high school, and all you do is gossip there. And there's not, I mean, those social encounters, they are good, but ask yourself, are they really adding value to you? Use technology in a responsible manner. And lastly is, especially when it comes to now work-life balance, is to have boundaries. So if you tell yourself, Mary, that, oh, my work, I'm giving it between 8 and 6. And if I work up to 9, because for you sometimes you work at 9, take a break on Saturday when you can get the time off or something like that. So having that balance between your personal and your office time is really important.
Yeah, indeed. Now, as we summarize this video, someone is watching, and this is a key area of interest for them, especially on the strategies that work. What practical advice or guidance would you give to anyone watching this video as far as effective time management is concerned?
It's really for them to prioritize time management. And I know it's always said you can't manage time. You can only manage yourself, Mary. Yeah, so let's understand that. And if you're not able to do that, if you find yourself always stressed, always overwhelmed, it's because you've not been able to manage yourself.
Wow.
So time management has to be seen in the context of managing ourselves. For example, if it's emails, nowadays I've decided I check emails 3 times. I check in the morning, I check after lunch hour or just before lunch hour, and then in the evening. So in between, I make sure I have uninterrupted time. So that goes a long way to reduce my stress levels. Delegate, so make sure you have support staff who can be able to support you. So manage yourself so that you reduce your stress so that you can be productive. That's my takeaway.
Wow, that's a very punchy take home for anyone watching this video. Self-management is very important. Thank you so much for sharing with us.
You're welcome.
Indeed, when it comes to strategies that work in terms of managing your time as a leader, I believe this has really spoken out loudly to you in terms of you being able to manage yourself, prioritize what needs to be prioritized, effectively delegate if there is a need, as Pamina's has mentioned, offload yourself by entrusting also your juniors with work that they can be able to handle. And I believe this will come in handy for you. We encourage you to reach out to us. And the beauty, as an organization also, we have a very robust leadership program whereby we discuss some of these topics in that program. It is a 6 weeks program. We get to discuss all other relevant aspects as far as effective leadership and management skills is concerned. And I do know that it will come in handy for you. Feel free to reach out to us. It will be able to guide you on how best to sign up for that particular program. Thank you for watching the video, and see you in the next one.